Hi folks, welcome back to the Deranged Reader. I was going to post this on my main channel, however, I don't have energy to do that. I absolutely do not have the energy to do that. Right now I've got a horrible headache, and I'm just in a lie. Alright, so we're going to be I've already read it. Reviewing Carmilla. This is a Kobo edition. I was able to read this for free because I have Kobo Plus. So this is the story. So here's something about Carmilla. Carmilla predates Dracula by, I believe it's 26 years. Not exactly. I know it's over 20 years. And a lot of people believe that Bram Stoker got his inspiration for Dracula, not only from the actual person who existed hundreds and hundreds of years ago, but also from Carmilla. Carmilla is considered a Victorian Gothic horror book. And I don't know how thick this book is, but I read this in over an hour. And I'm thinking, is it because it is the Kobo edition and it's a little bit condensed? Or is this the full actual one? Something tells me this is the actual version, but without this. So, this is about a young girl, I believe she's 19 in the story, and she lives in a castle with her father, and they encounter the mysterious and beautiful Carmilla. Carmilla is a vampire. She is a vampire. And just like with Dracula, you think that she is harmless, and she is not. She is a predator. This is considered to be sapphic because it deals with a relationship between two women. However, there is a huge age gap between these two individuals, like a little bit over, I believe, 200 years. So, yeah, this is the first, age gap thing. Carmilla is not like vampires that women read about that are hot and sexy and, and all that type of stuff with magical abilities. Carmilla is a pure predator. There is nothing good about her. There's nothing amazing about her. There's nothing enchanting about her. She feeds off the blood of the living. That is her existence after she was changed. Prior to it, she was probably a very nice person, but when you become a vampire, it changes you. I have had this on my Kobo device for months, and finally it's like, oh yeah, okay, it's April. Perfect time to whip out the horror. It is not in your face horror. It's very much in the realm of the Victorian Gothic. And it's not meant to terrify you in a sense. It is meant to basically entertain you and all that. I absolutely loved this book. I normally do not read any stories that have two women in any kind of relationship. But because Carmilla was the inspiration for Dracula, and you gotta understand is there was no such thing as copyright back then. I wanted to read it because of what they say, and I wasn't disappointed. It turned out to be a really good book. I will say my only complaint of this book was that it was too short. And I know that's a dumb thing to be upset. I'm not upset about it, but I'm kind of like, why is it so short? I would get through 10 chapters in 30, 30 minutes. And then it's like, maybe a little bit more than 30 minutes, but yeah. So I actually do, in fact, have Dracula. So I am actually going to read Dracula next, and then next month I am going to be reading another genre that I picked up on my Kobo. I will say this, I am going to look through their library. Kobo Plus has truly unlimited books, which is why I like it better than Kindle Unlimited. And I am going to see what other horror books they have. Um, the the classics are always free on Kobo Plus, and Carmilla is considered a classic because of what time period she was written in. Anyways, 5 stars all the way. Great book, great book. Alright, so anyways, before I leave you guys, I will be uploading those videos that I was supposed to upload last week, and I didn't, because I've had an insane, I'm having an insane week today, now, because of the fact that somebody left. Somebody was like, oh, I'm going up to Missouri, and so I have to take her hours, which I'm fine with, but next week, I'm actually going to purchase my Kobo Libra color. So, very excited about it. I'm wondering if my stylus I bought over a year ago will work with it. But if it works with it, I don't gotta pay for a stylus. So, I'm very happy. I am going to be getting a case from Amazon for it. Because I don't want to do an unboxing video and all that type of stuff, and I don't have a case for it. Anyways, that is my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, stay spooky, stay scary, and keep reading your horror books. Bye.